and now for the spoilers version of my Prince Caspian review. Now, in the beginning, I was really confused because there's this, like, woman giving birth, and I thought, is that Prince Caspian? He wasn't even born in the book. They're going back that far? This is going to be a long movie. But no, it was Prince Caspian's aunt, the evil queen, and the reason I didn't recognize her, because the only description given of her so far in the half of the book that I've read is that she has red hair and she doesn't like Prince Caspian. That's it. So, yeah, when she didn't have red hair, and she wasn't clearly being like, Prince Caspian, I don't like you, she was more screaming and giving birth, I didn't know who she was. So I was a little skeptical at first. But then I realized it's Miraz's new son, and then they have Caspian and his tutor. Well, his tutor's helping him escape from the castle, which is really exciting, and a pretty good scene for them to start with. And more exciting, actually, than the real scene in the book. And you see him running away from the castle, and they're trying to kill him, and then all the fireworks go up, and it's just awesome. Lots of fun. And he gets hit in the head by a tree, and I laughed really loudly, and I think my sister was really embarrassed to be with someone who was laughing so loudly, like a dunce. But it was funny. He got hit in the head by a tree. Much as I like him, it was funny. I laugh at other people's pain. But that was awesome. The introduction to Reepicheep was awesome, because, I mean, Reepicheep! He's like, it looks like there's some sort of alien in the bushes at their feet, and all the soldiers are dying. This is so awesome, and it's a mouse. Reepicheep Pones! And if you haven't watched my other non-spoilers version, I'm just reiterating what I said there, because it's true. As for the kids, even though I'd have to say Edmund is my favorite because he only said one thing about food, whereas in the book, almost everything out of his mouth is either about food or some kind of complaint. But this time, he only mentioned food once, and it was for tactical reasons, because he's like, dude, they will starve us out. Which makes sense. That's fine. That's okay to say. And then everything else he says is hilarious. And it's because he has this great, dry, ironic sense of humor. Where did that come from? Edmund's not supposed to be smart. He's supposed to be the one who want to eat instead of the sandwiches. But it's awesome. I love Edmund in the film. And the other kids weren't so bad. Like, Edmund's my favorite, but I actually didn't mind the other kids. Peter's obnoxious, but I get it. I get it for the theme, the whole, because you're stupid, half of your people were savagely killed. It's all your fault. So, yeah, that works. I'm okay with that. And I like the scene where Lucy is standing all by herself. She's like the Terminator child, and there's the army on the other side, and like there's this little girl on the other side. That can't be good. Little girls just don't stand there unless there's something really bad there. So, this movie, absolutely, hands down, better than the first movie, the first book, this book, and lots of other things. I'd say it's on par, in my opinion, with Lord of the Rings. Possibly in some ways even better, because while I love Lord of the Rings, the movie, it's mostly because it's so visually appealing and a really exciting story. But the humor, there's some, but not as much. This one had a really good balance of humor and seriousness, so I like that. And yeah, I like the little romance between Susan and Caspian. It makes sense. I mean, who wouldn't? So, that was lots of fun. I liked that. But the pop song at the end, why? Oh, gosh, make the pop song go away. Why? It was such a bad song. Ruined the end of the movie. Oh. But other than that, yeah, it was an awesome film. And if you saw it, you should already know that. Although, you know, I suppose you could not agree, just like you could not agree that puppies are cute, or that sunny days are nice, although maybe they're not out nice because they give you sunburn. But, yeah, that's all I have to say for my Prince Caspian with spoilers review. P.S. When the sword appeared through the Snow Queen's, like, big ice thing of evil, I was like, that's so Edmund, that's so Edmund. I fall down, it's Edmund. Yes! Score! Edmund Pound!